guys, what is YouTube video? Today we are going Funko Pop hunting down to Target, but we're not only doing that, today is the Superman movie review. So obviously we're going to be watching Superman, and I know this review should have been out on Saturday, but lots of stuff happened over the weekend. So instead, we're going to be doing the review today, start short tomorrow, and get back on the content grind. So if you guys could introduce, smash the like button, hit the subscription, helps the channel immensely. Obviously, after we go watch the movie, we are going to go down to Target, because that's where I'm hoping to find some pops for obviously Superman, so we can, showcase them on the video. So with that being said, let's get into the movie. My showtime should start about an hour. We have to go pick up my buddy, and then let's go watch the Superman movie. Alright guys, so we are now obviously out here for Superman. I've come over this side to show you guys the posters, which I'm just going to walk over here. Obviously, we're going to be watching, as you guys see, Superman right there. So let's get inside and obviously show you guys if there's any other promotional stuff. If not, let's show you guys what's in the theater. So let's go in there. Anyway, so we went to watch the Superman movie, and obviously, as you guys know, we were outside. We can't find any posters, but these are everyone with us. Alright guys, so now we obviously are in the theater watching Superman. There's literally nobody. We're pretty early, but I'm with my sister London, my friend Victor. My dad is somewhere back there. You might not see him, but he's back there. It's hot. There's no AC in here, so clearly they're going to be putting the like a little fan. So by the time I sweat and get out of here, obviously I'll tell you guys how the movie goes. But we'll go to the store after this. So let's watch the trailer, and I'll see you guys after this.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman.
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might.
It's a lot of fire.
It's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States will
representing
cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Your choices, your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it. He's somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation. I will not accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
So now we're walking out of obviously watching Superman, which was actually a pretty crazy movie. It is pretty dark outside, but I will be going to Target next to obviously look for pops. And then we'll go talk about obviously the movie when we get home, which is pretty cool. So let's get to Target, show you guys what they do have. So now that we're over here obviously from watching obviously Superman movie, now we have obviously the pops I do see, which we do have this like the 90s series Spider-Man. Not that this is related, but still a really cool piece. But they do have right here, I do see Lex Luthor. Definitely a great part of the movie. Obviously we're gonna get home and talk about it, but let's see, I'm seeing Liu Kang, Captain America, Falcon, Saturday Night Live, Winnie the Pooh, Betty back there, or not Betty, Ruth, sorry, mixing up people, Star Wars, another Lex. It looks like Lex is going to be the one we're going to have to grab. I'm seeing, unless I find another one maybe, but I'm seeing like a Wim from Star Wars. They do have that Goblin if you guys want to see that one. Bitty Pops of The Simpsons. which I don't know why they have a chase sticker, unless they always have and I just don't pay attention. But I guess they do, because I'm seeing it on, well, not all of them, because these ones don't, but these do. I don't know why there's a limited chase edition on there. I don't understand that. But there's also like comic covers, those little like towns we talked about at one time. But other than that, I'm really not seeing really anything yet. It's a pretty mess over here. However, let's go back to the start of the movie, because we do have some stuff we want to talk about, and obviously it's a review. Alright guys, so now that we are back from obviously watching Superman, as you guys know, this whole week has been kind of a little bit of a crazier weekend because of the fact that Superman released and content's been all over the place. But we are back, obviously, today with the review of Superman we're going to be posting today. Obviously, we will try to stream tonight. I would like to stream some Fortnite. Like I say, it depends on my buddy, because he might not be back, so I don't know what I'm going to stream tonight. But, obviously, we're going to talk about Superman. Obviously, this is your spoiler warning. We talked about this. You kind of already know. You've had about the weekend to really watch the movie. So, by now, if you haven't seen it, then, I mean, you got your spoiler warning right there. I'll give you a little bit of talking. So, now we get out Superman the movie, obviously, and obviously, as you guys know, it was a very interesting film. Obviously, we did actually grab some pops, so we talk about it, and we'll start with the first one we showcased, which is we bought this one a while back, but I'm still going to re-show it, and that is the Superman pop right there. We've shown it a while back. We got it at GameStop. I don't even know how many videos ago, but that is Superman right there, and obviously, it was definitely a pop that I wanted to pick up, because I thought it was definitely interesting at the time, because I was very excited for this movie, very excited for Fantastic Four, but I was very excited for Superman at the same time. And obviously Superman does not disappoint. I want to collect pretty much all of this set. I really, there's only a certain comedy pops I still probably will grab. But, like, I didn't like the Engineer's character. I know that it's probably maybe a hot take. I know people do seem to like her. I didn't really care for her at all. So, obviously, that was probably my weakest point of the movie. Other than that, though, I really can't think of stuff that I thought was really negatives of this movie. Obviously, I thought there was a lot of absolute positives. I thought he was great as Superman. I thought Mr. Terrific stood out. He was probably the MVP of the movie. Another character I really loved was Guy Gardner. But it's also because I love Nathan Fillion. So, it makes sense why I would like Guy Gardner. Isabella Merced, which is the hot girl, obviously had some funny scenes, obviously her doing those, like, I don't know why they did those random moments where she would, like, have her mouth like that, like screaming, and it's so funny because there's a specific scene, I think it's when she's going after the I don't even remember what he was, but the guy that was from the other country, and she's chasing into the hall, she does that scream, and it gives you a really close-up of her opening her mouth. Which, obviously, I love the ending part, because he goes, you're like Superman. She goes, yeah, I'm not like Superman, then just drops him, and then it's like no one even bats an eye. Lex Luthor was the ultimate hater. He shows that the people that hate these days don't have that level of power like he does. Because, dude, he makes you feel something that I never thought I could feel in a character. And he, like, bro, he's literally yelling, 1A, 1A. Like, bro, he legitimately sounds so beefed, and it's so funny. Like, Lex Luthor is just a D1 hater. It's crazy, dude. He's actually insane how much of a hater he is in this movie. Like, you never realize how much somebody can hate a person until you watch this movie. And then you're like, okay, yeah, it's Lex Luthor right there. Absolute phenomenal, great. I was super excited. Ultraman, it was okay. I mean, nothing crazy. The Supergirl reveal at the end was pretty cool. Post-credit scenes to me were really just lackluster and a little lame, because it was like, you wait all that time just to see him on the moon, which is okay, and then right after that, next to that, is them doing the little gag about Mr. Terrific fixing the crack and saying, that's a little off. I digress, though, so I was like, okay, you know, I mean, what else can you really say on those? I thought that the relationship that he had with the mom and the dad was really nice. Obviously, they have those little moments. Obviously, I've been seeing a lot of people go on and over about saying that they want to watch, that this movie isn't compared to Man of Steel, because there's a lot of Zack Snyder, like, fans. And if you're a Zack Snyder fan, that's fine. I'm not hating on you for being a Zack Snyder fan. I just think that we had Zack Snyder for so long and no one appreciated it when we had it. So I don't really understand now that you have something new, people want to, you know, switch it up. The other pop we did pick up, you guys know we were at Target real quick. We did end up grabbing Lex Luthor, which is great, because now I have Lex in the collection. It's such a funny pop. Obviously, he has his cup of coffee with his Luthor core on it. Obviously, this is still a pretty cool pop. There's lots of more pops. If you guys watched my Spy Family video I just did, which is really not that recent anymore, it's a couple days old, but when we were actually there at Walmart, they had loads more pops. But the problem was, I'd already went to Target, I'd already got this one, so I really didn't feel like it was really making sense to switch up the filming, because it wouldn't have worked. So instead, I just, you know, got the Lloyd pop like we talked about, and then I actually just grabbed this one at Target. And it still doesn't affect for you guys. We'll still try to grab more of the Superman pops, obviously, the more we, like, go on. But I still wanted to, I'm happy I got Lex Luthor anyways, because he's, like, even though he's a cool character, it's not a crazy pop per se, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like when they do simple pops, a lot of times you'll skip over them, because it's like because they had Lois too. And Lois's character is good in this movie, but I don't know if I'm going to be like, I need Lois Lane. Like, I would much rather get Mr. Terrific, Guy Gardner. I saw Metamorpho. Hot Girl was an exclusive, which of course it was. Why wouldn't it be? But obviously, overall, I would give this movie a good 8 out of 10 points. I'm not saying it's the best perfect movie. I'm saying that it's definitely good. It's up there with one of my more favorites, but it's not like peak, where I was like, this is 10 out of 10. Nothing could beat this movie, because there's plenty that can. I have seen the people glazing it like crazy. People like Soups and all those other reviewers that are just going crazy like, oh, this is the best movie ever. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely like some flaws. Like I tell you, I didn't like Engineer's character. Obviously, there was like that. What else would I really say besides that I really could think of that stands out to me that I was like, obviously Ultraman, I kind of was like, okay. People say that people are speculating that because he went into the black hole, he's going to become Bizarro and go, but that doesn't really make sense to me either. What else would I think that I just wasn't vibing with? It's really hard off the top of my head because I really have had time to think about this and it just nothing stands out to me. So that's about average why I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Like, I mean, if I don't like Engineer, I thought everything else was pretty good, honestly. Like, there's really nothing else that I'm standing out on that I could think of. I feel like Hot Girl had the weird, like, screeches she was doing kind of threw me off a little bit at times. I definitely would like to watch, like, a second time, maybe when it comes to streaming, or maybe it's with someone else that hasn't seen it. And hopefully maybe just get a review of it again. Not a review of it, but I kind of see it a second time to really see in my mind if I thought that's what it was like. Because there's a lot of times I don't watch movies multiple times, but there's many movies that deserve that second watch. And that's one of them that I'd like to watch a second time to see if what I missed the first time, like, okay, yeah, I remember this. Okay, this is interesting now. I do know this. I do have having a good day today. Obviously, I do apologize. Content's been kind of dicey this whole week, but we're on a fresh start. It's Monday. So we have this review. We'll get the stream out. Tomorrow we'll get the outro, which you guys should have seen the little post I made yesterday. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.